Shoot, already recording. Didn't think I hit that key. Hold on a sec, guys. Guys and gals, that is. I do have some female viewers, I know that. At least one who's left a couple comments on some of my videos, including little limerick. That wasn't a limerick. What am I saying? But yeah. So guys and gals, welcome back to another Mount and Blade Warband Let's Play. I didn't even exit out here. I just was breaking the video for length. I'm trying to kind of marathon this because, producing content. Well, I still got the interest in this game before if I ever burn out or get bored or whatever. Building up a buffer, it'll be a while till this publishes, but, I gotta keep working on a bunch of different series. Eventually, I'll probably, I don't know, I might go back to Pop-Up Dungeon, Interstellar Transport Company, and Rise of Nations. I think those might be the next ones I touch. And eventually Stellaris, they released the 4.0 update, but I'll wait a while because they always end up needing to do at least one hotfix or bug fix after a major release. And I'm waiting to see if there's a deeper sale on the season pass. It went down 1 cent because one of the like less popular stores for it decided to compete with another one by offering a price that was 1 cent less than the other. So that's not a big enough drop. I would like to find it sale a little less because money is tight. Anyways, the Merchant of Cherise. Money is tight because I'm disabled on COVID. Don't have any income other than a little bit from the state, and I'm actually still losing money until I can get my YouTube to hopefully get big enough where I can make substantial money, and that's not going to be for quite a while. All I need now is someone to lead my little army into battle. I can't think of anyone better than you. So what do you say? How do I know you tell me the truth? Well, I suppose it's possible to find a dozen bandits who are willing to give their lives to give a passing stranger a false impression of life in old trees. Well, I guess you can't really know if my word is good, but I reckon you've learned by now. My money is good, and there's another 100 dinars, maybe a bit more, waiting for me if you do me this last little favor. So what do you say? Is this leading his men against corrupt watch commander? Excuse me. Splendid. It's been a long time since I staked so much on a single throw of the dice. Frankly, I find it exhausting. My men are ready to move on your word. Are you ready? I skim the sign. Good now. Strike hard. Strike fast. And the captain's henchmen won't know what hit him. May the heavens be with you. You leave the tavern and go out to the streets. Nervous-looking young men are waiting in every street corner. You can see they have daggers and clubs concealing their clothes. And catch a mix of fear, anticipation, and pride in the quick looks they throw at you as you pass by. Praying your enemies have not been alarmed by this all too obvious bunch of plotters, you check your weapons for one last time. Prepare yourself for the action ahead. See the town from bandits. It's time, lads. Up and at them. Son got stabbed by his back. The remaining few bandits scatter off to the town's narrow alleys, only to be hunted down by one by one by the angry townsfolk. Making sure that your victory is complete and all the wounded have been taken care of, you and the merchant head to his house to review the day's events. Well done. I hear you accounted for one or two of the bastards, and you're still on your feet. You can't ask for a better outcome of a battle than that. Unfortunately, about 8 of my lads got themselves wounded. I should go look. on them. I think it should obviously type out in on them. Well, I couldn't help that. They were probably scattered, fighting all over the city. Well, I'm proud to have done my bit along the rest. The heavens alone grant us victory. Glad to see you're alive too. Yes, yes. Now a couple of my boys have the watch captain pinned down in a back room with a knife at his throat. I'll need to go drag him before Solon Lakeem and explain what this breach of the peace is all about. You don't need to be part of that, though. I'll tell you what, if all goes well, I'll meet you in the tavern again shortly and let you know how it all came out. If you don't see me in the tavern, but instead see my head on a spike over the sea gate, I'll assume you know enough to stay out of town for a while and forget this whole episode ever happened. So hopefully, we'll meet again. So, do you want me back yet? Welcome back, my friend. Are all my party in this house? Just a way in. On Northstar, things didn't go quite so well as I'd hoped, so only Keem couldn't quite find in him to overlook my little breach of the peace. Oh, he's grateful enough to get rid of his crooked captain. A guard will let a bandits in let in an enemy army, if the price is right. Indeed, but he can't exactly have me running around here as a last reminder of his failure to take care of things himself. That hardly seems fair. Fair? This is Calradia, my boy. Kings do what they will, and the rest of us do as they must. He didn't stir me up, and still gave me time to sell my properties. Even put in a word with other merchants that they best pay me a fair price, too. That's gracious enough, as kings go. But he's a weak king, as they all are here, and weak kings must always look to authority first, and justice second. I suppose I'd do the same in his shoes. Anyway, I wouldn't go rubbing your part in this affair in Solon Lakeem's face. But he's taken note of you and decided that you're not worth hanging, and that's something to which I'll raise a glass any day of the week. He might even have work for you further down the road. Oh, you can sell your sword to one of his competitors. Anyway, I hope you've learned a bit about what it will take to stay alive in this troubled land. I suspect that the money you've earned won't go to waste. Good luck. Now, so this could have done this ages ago. This isn't the Solon, is it? This is just Namir. Actually, he might know where the Solon is. Karaf Castle. Not far from here. Maybe I'll have something. Wait, how did I get this far outside the city instantly? I've never spoken to the Manhunters. Yeah, I was gonna see if they had anything interesting to say. Hey, you there, you see any outlaws around here? Yes, they went this way about an hour ago. I knew it. Come on, lads, look at this bastards. Thanks a lot, friend. Wait, did I see some? If I did, I don't mind telling him. Another struggling village. More recruits. Spearmen to hold the line. Kind of be cannon fodder. 6-7 for pottery. I might profit off that here or there. Not very much, but... And chicken. I want to come back for that. The bread's a good price. Solon's not in the castle. He's probably just nearby. One of his vassals is over here. Might know where the Sultan is. Do I know you? My name is Northstar, at your service, sir. Tomasol. Yeah, so he's this way. Banned by that chicken. And then would eat it for nothing. I had to click not. It should have sent me right to the village. Stick to the flax. It's likely the Sultan's just moving past Tomasol. More dates. Nice. Right, buying dates and some grain. The grain's a little bit affordable. Huh, chicken isn't bad either, actually. Oh, probably my men would just eat a lot of before. Let's be conservative. As long as I can manage to pay my men. Can hire 2 more recruit. Well, 1 more recruit and still be able to pay everyone. We're 2 income, 1 dinar short. Just crisscross the desert here. Oh, these guys are looking for bandits. Huh. 4 recruits. Unless there's some serious money making. Which we'll hear. Sell the pottery for a good price. The flax. Back with it. Need the recruits. And if I go a little into debt, it hurts morale because I can't pay all their wages. Nearly make it catch up with these guys. Should I stop by back by Anne, sweetie? I don't know when there's stuff to buy. Grain for 30, it's not super profitable as far as grain goes. Hmm. 2 Jamisha. Pork. A terrible price. Chicken. Buy dates. Flax. Actually, I'll probably find higher prices of flax elsewhere. Some dates and turn to Cherise to sell meat. It's not great prices, but Kira is no longer under siege. Oh, the Kargats took Kira. Oh boy. Jamisha is now infested by forest bandits. Attack them, I guess. It's a quick way to train up some of my cannon fodder. Definitely want the cav to go in first. Get out of my way, Katrin. Broke my freaking charge. Is she incompetent? Wow. That's not a smart way to attack. I lost a spearman and a tribesman. Well, you know, I should get the captive bandits. If I want these guys to keep training, return to train spearmen that way. Be able to keep training them, actually. What am I saying? Right before a tough battle, I'd want to upgrade the Roadhog Spearmen to trained spearmen. Just like serenade footmen to veteran footmen, but skirmisher's turn too. Whoa, what up? That's the most direct path to Cholez. Dyes and wool. So some dates. Very high prices. One more tribesman. Trying to avoid the forest. Or dye. Silk. To sell them some dates. And flax, even though this isn't an amazing price. There we go. I rebuilt my army right up to my cap, based on my renown and such. Should have lots of infantry. To Jakala. Oh, there's a tournament. Too bad I haven't a prayer of winning it. Cheap fish. Huh. Stubborn Sumpter horses. Yeah. Worth buying one. It's an investment and be able to move faster over the map. And therefore spend less time putzing about with travel and more doing useful stuff. Like trading and fighting. Anyways, let's join this tournament. It's a chance at least to gain some combat experience. Of course, I spawned as a crossbowman. And blue. There we go. Give me your horse, please. Mobility. Ah. This does not have much reach. Oh no, they're shooting at me. Victory is yours. You won this melee. Next round, there'll be 4 teams. 7 fighters, so at least lots of people get eliminated in these giant fights. Lots of chances to maybe get my hands on a horse. That's the arrow of that cowboy guy. It's all yellow now. Alright. There's also another horse I might be able to swap to. I can just lure him far enough away. This horse is pretty damaged. Yep. Oh, this is hardly in better shape. Some more horses there. Let's just delay him. Full health. Nice. Nice. Now I have a horse that's got a much better chance of riding them down. Knew the horse would take some damage from that, and indeed it did. But that's just one of them. Nice. You have won the melee, but now you must prepare yourself for the next round. You're at tier 3. Well, clean my glasses. The tournament with 16 participants, 2 teams, 7 fighters each. So, at least fewer directions of combat to worry about. I like these big team fights. Oops, what's the crouch button? It's important when, WSD F. I thought there was a crouch button. Nope. There we go, a shield. That took a few hits to get it. So a way to safely advance in this, guys. Victory is yours. You have won this melee, but now you must prepare yourself. 3 teams, 2 fighters. Okay. Oh, are you kidding me? Since I knew they had an archer, I need a shield. There we go. Victory. It's the penultimate fight. I might actually win this tournament. It's worth putting a small bet on myself. Let's say 20 dinars. Oh no. Didn't even have a... Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. They had a horse. We didn't have a horse. It's the only man to remain undefeated this day. Kratos wins the lists and the glory. Still was able to make it to the feast. That was bad RNG. Crossbow against horse wasn't going to work well. Lady Gwenowell. Ah, so she's younger. Eligible lady. My name is Northstar at your service. Northstar, I do not believe I've heard of you. If you excuse me. And are knowing more about you, my lady? I'm Sister Count Musk. I'm here for the feast. Spend my leave. Can pick someone to dedicate the. I say you don't look familiar. It's Northstar at your service. Star. They don't tell you anything about themselves. Count Reichson. This important thing. Count Talbar is the father. Where did Buram and Dumar? Count Risk is her brother. So Genevieve, she's got both the largest family, the most famous father. He's cooperative towards me, Count Talbar. Probably is honorable, I suspect. So dedicate the tournament. Or can't say that I altogether approve of such frivolity, but I must confess myself a bit flattered. She dislikes you for confessing yourself her admirer. Right. Well, attempt to visit her. So yeah, confessing yourself the admirer is the start of courtship process. There's her father, Count Tabar. Meet again. Yeah, he likes me a bit. Ask again. That's an area. Hmm. Oh, there he is. Yeah, so he's heading to the feast. After making a quick stop here for any supplies, dye. Yeah, that'll sell in the safe for more. Head back to Chikala. Guess is that village beyond the river, maybe it right by sea. I can do the tournament again. I think at night you can sneak in and visit the lady that way. Anyways, tournament again. I'll bet on myself at the very beginning. $50. Give this my best shot. Nice to have some money. I don't want to shoot the horse, I want to shoot the rider. Darn it. That didn't go well. Eliminated already. Oh, that was a shame. Start with a bow, no horse. Here's the king. This gives me an opportunity to Northstar. Huh. Her father. Yeah, even more powerful. He's got a big army. The alien. Now, I think things happen if you're the admirer of too many people, like rivals who challenge you to duels, stuff like that. Although, fighting the duel, they like you even if you lose. Let's lift a cup of wine to the health of our host, King Gareth. Now, what is it? Any tasks? But the truth is, I can sell some money to the merchants, one of the merchants here in Jakal. I have no intention of paying it back, of course, but that one with fools make a terrible fuss. He even had the audacity to come and threaten me, with a letter of complaint to the trade guilds and bankers. I'd ruin my good reputation, so they mean I can trust someone who will guarantee the man's silence, for good. Very good. I trust in your skill and discretion. Do not disappoint me to go. And wait for my word. I'll send you a message. Tell me when and where to catch a merchant. Dispose of him for me, and I shall reward you generously. Oh. Dark alley. I don't see any. Mercy. Please don't kill me. I'll let you live if you promise me. Of course, I promise I'll do anything to spare my life. You're going to forget about the debt, and you'll sign paper stating he owes you nothing. Yes, of course, do as you say. If my lord hears so much a hint to complain about this issue, they'll come back for you, and it won't matter how much you scream for mercy. You understand? Yes, so don't worry, won't make a complaint. Good, now go before I change my mind. Better than killing him. For sure. You. Do you have sawdust between your ears? Did you think when I said to kill the Martian I meant to have a nice chat with him, then want to go? What possessed you? Sorry, I made sure he will not act against you. Piffle, you were supposed to move him, not give him a sermon and send him on his way. He had better do as you say, or you'll both regret it. Here's half the money I promise you. Don't say a word, no sir. You're lucky to even get that. I have literally so many I cannot follow orders. I mean, he still likes me more for doing the quest, and I think if I killed the guy, it would have made the city unhappy with me, which it's harder to get the city happy than noble, who I can just bribe later with gifts by way of ladies. Wants me to hunt down the fugitive. Still on it. Villages are easiest to make happy, of course, because basically 300 dinars per one opinion with them. Some of the serfs work my fields in roll D. I run away with ungrateful swine and let them plow my fields or my cottages, and this is how they repay me. For I've been hearing they're running to Vluka as fast as they can. I let them plow my fields? Split up. What a arrogant prick. The people who work the land, those who work the land are the ones who own it, as the Maoists in China said to the landlords were just feudal landlords, just like this. And then they seized the land from them. Anyways, the ungrateful swine I let them plow my fields and rent my cottages, and this is how they pay me. From what I've been hearing, they're running to book as fast as I can, because he's obviously a brutal lord. I've swept into 3 groups to try and avoid capture. I want you to capture all 3 groups and fetch them back to Roldy by whatever means necessary. I should really have them hanged for attempting to escape, but we need hands for the upcoming harvest, so let them go this time with a good beating. The moment, no, it'll upset the villagers, and I'm not even sure my relation to get the positive. Is that so? I suppose it's not up to task. He should, over time, forgive that offense, I think. I hope. Could be wrong. As far as I am by intentions, perhaps you should seek out another way of, so I would say, different tastes. She looks down as you as a commoner, partly, I'm pretty sure, but anyways. Tavern, ransom broker. Tavern keeper, that's all. You can get a city to like you by paying for rounds at the tavern, but it's 1,000 dinars per one opinion. It's very expensive. This guy. Northstar at your service. Didn't like they fled. Wants to send one an account Telbar. Gladly. He's headed here himself. This is a easy quest. Bring a message. Probably gonna like me for delivering it. Yep. Well, let me see that. Well, it was good of you to bring me this. Take it, seal proof. Received it. Give my regards. And Tass wants to start another war with Swadia. What can we do? Pillage a caravan or raid a village. Yep. Roll D. Oh, here's more people. You know what? There's some bandits. I might actually get trapped here. Nah, they'll face this guy. Might be annoyed at me if I... Oh. This guy's got away somehow? Hmm. Massive advantage in this battle. There's a lion, I think. Battle 1. These 3 of my commands got wounded. At least one died. Glad to see her. Ah, we showed this bastard's thing too, didn't we? At least he was not annoyed at me that I helped him. I just wanted the combat experience. Little loot doesn't hurt either. Flanged mace and head wrappings. Useless. 24 damage. And 70 reach. Yep. Just gonna sell that stuff off. I think there was a ransom broker in Hall, though. Solve the loot, because it weighs me down. Hmm. This is a good excuse to visit, see if there's any good items to buy. $28 head armor for a rustic cement helm. Wait. Requires 7 strength. So 1 more head armor than what Mira's got. And bandit to the ransom broker. Swordsman. Occasionally at night you can sneak in to visit the ladies. So that's worth a try. And Northstar. Huh. She's got a big family. I myself admire of her as well. Since being like in-laws, I think it raises relations with characters. Or any one of them might be able to help put a word in for you. Occasionally they'll send summons for you as well. That's the thing. Alright. Time to visit Chiesa. Rexen. Feast gathers everyone in place. Opportunity to meet people if you haven't met them before. Yeesh. Northstar at your service. Of course, some of them will dislike me and they hear I fled from a battle before, but let's look at that out of the way and then they should start to forget it over time, I believe. I hope. Wool and Chiesa. Some fish. Buy dried meat and I should be able to sell it for profit in the city. $59.61. A great price in the flax wool. Looking wine. Let's see, just a little bit. Price goes up with each unit you buy. Yeah, no, I could buy one more for 187. Centaur horses and heavy. Centaur horses, I think all my people at least have heavy. Yep. Buy another Centaur horse anyways. Act as pack animal for my army. It's an investment in faster movement. We'll need to get inventory management soon with the way I fill up. Now I have 7 horses in my inventory. Another day of the tournament. Selling the wool. Sell one of the wine. I guess. Time to enter the tournament again. That'll have to be next video though. I believe if I exit the terminals to be going, I come back. I hope so. Anyways, I wish you folks all the best. Take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves. And may you always find a guiding star to lead you home. Until next time, this is Northstar. I do. Best luck.